Hey there folks, Santee at the Arizona Ghostriders here. We got mail. Hey Santee, can you do one on Old West desserts? Alamo Kid.
There's no basement at the Alamo.
Old West desserts, eh? We can do that. The different cultures heading to make a new life on the frontier were many. Some were fresh to America from their homelands. With them, they brought their religious beliefs, their knowledge, their skills, their delicious desserts. But how did they do that in a land where some ingredients may not have been easy to find? They improvised. That's what they did. On the trail out west, you may not have had all the ingredients or the time to make a 3-layer cake like you find in a modern bakery. You may have to substitute cornmeal for flour or dried fruit for fresh. Most cattle drives and wagon trains had the means to make bread, so a popular treat was to fry leftover sourdough batter and add a sugar-water mixture with a dash of cinnamon or nutmeg. Sure, there were many variations on this depending on what was available. Martha Summerhays, a military wife who followed her husband to Arizona Territory in the 1870s, recounts in her journal, pies were made from preserved peaches or plums. Chinese cooks can make pies under conditions that would stagger most chefs. They may have no marble pastry slab, and the lard may run like oil. Still, they can make pies that taste good to the hungry traveler. They would also use locally grown ingredients like berries or flowers to make a savory cake into a dessert. Tomatoes, a versatile ingredient to pioneers, often found their way into after-dinner treats. Under less civilized conditions, many things could be considered dessert back then. Prune cake, vinegar pie, mincemeat pie, a handful of nuts, or even a piece of fruit. Wow, Rex, you like pears? Havasupai Indians would roast piñon nuts by shaking them in a basket with hot coals, then grind them up and make cakes out of them. Maybe topping these with a little sweet prickly pear fruit was a good dessert. Navajo fry bread, also a savory item, can be topped with butter and mesquite honey to make it sweet. Out on the trail you cooked in Dutch ovens, which are cast iron pots with a lid that has a lip on it. This allows for coals to be put on the top as well as the ones on the bottom to create a more even heat radiating around the contents. In a ranch home, where you had a traditional oven, a couple of desserts could be made at one time to feed a hungry crew. Of course, once you got to a city or town of some stature, there were restaurants and even bakeries. This is where you found the European influences. From cream puffs to ice cream, the sky was the limit when you had the right circumstances to work with. But that's another episode. Well, folks, that's it for another episode. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on down the trail. Mmm.